Alright guys, did you guys all get popcorn?
Yeah.
Alright. So we're going to get started. Thank you guys so much for coming to our Popby within Kai class. We're going to teach you guys how to put your pies together since pie season is upon us, and I'm sure you guys all are going to do a reverse Popby with the pie. So without further ado, let's get started. We're going to pass these out, okay?
Yeah.
Don't need them yet.
Oh, okay. And we want these back because we're going to eat them. Okay.
Why are you guys sitting on each other?
We're not.
There's enough space.
Yeah.
I scared them.
There you go.
You can literally on each other's lap. Almost.
You guys want some? Do you have cherry pies?
They said you wanted to
Yes, I have a big one.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you so much. You want to move it?
I'm gonna make it. You always say something at the wrong time.
Vamos a ceremonio.
Yeah.
Vamos a ceremonio. Pleno.
First, you gotta bring the popcorn.
¿Cómo?
Okay, so super easy on this one. And these are like 90 cents, $1.
They were, yep, 90 cents.
So
$1.
these are $1, okay? So Norma does not want to give them away.
For today.
Oh, yes.
Oh, sorry. I might do it. All right, so super easy here. Just something really cute. We're just gonna put the ribbon underneath.
Super cute little pie.
You guys all good?
Check.
And then we're just gonna make a knot.
Wait, how? Slow down. How did you do that?
Oh wow. I'm like, oh wow.
There you go.
Got it? Okay, put your finger there and then do another knot.
Move your fingers so you can.
Move it right before it.
We needed this class.
I was gonna do a bow. We can do a bow on another one, but this is really easy. So now you just have a knot.
Mine's solid.
It's super cute.
Okay.
Look, Jerry, you can move it around
Yeah.
so that you make it cute.
Because it's wired.
Oh.
Yeah, it's wired. So you can like, there you go.
So girls, are you pre-cutting all the ribbons before you start?
Yes.
And you pre-cut all the ribbons?
So just so you guys know, the ribbons, this is how it starts. I measure one and then cut the rest of them for however many.
Are you
dropping these
up?
I'm gonna hug.
So what I was trying to do is for me, I'm doing these either like open houses, and then I'll change my tag. Or if I'm going to the dentist, I take it to all the girls in the dentist office. Or if I'm going, any appointment you have, like personal appointment,
Yeah.
I like to take stuff like this.
Good job.
Yeah, so depending on the season too.
Did the whole world know that we're really here, right?
Yeah, so everybody knows. So dentists, you have kids, they're doctors, they're whoever.
Put your business card on here? Elementary, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So on these ones too? Oh, shit.
No, you didn't. No, go ahead.
So if you guys want to be cute with your cutting, you can always fold it in half. Fold it in half, right? And then we're gonna cut up this way. And that. Okay. Or if not, you can just do a diagonal on a corner,
Oh, you wrapped it. You double wrapped it.
and that works too. Okay?
A little flower.
Super easy.
Put a little flower.
On this one, I didn't put your name or anything on it. Normally,
And get all this.
like this one, it has my name, my phone number, my email on the tag. But what I would do, like if you just want to print general ones, and then you could always staple your business card to the back of it. So, and then on here, oh, so if you guys don't know glue dots, you should.
They took my pin off my wall. I know exactly what they did.
You're like, I want it back.
They left a couple marks on my wall.
So glue dots, I would just put like, because we could do a hole and then put it in there and everything, but if you want to do all that, just pick a corner, put it on the back, and then just, figure out where you want.
Beautiful. Or if you had leftover stickers from home like I did. I didn't even.
Yeah. If you
You guys want tape or they'll pack it out.
I'm taking my time.
So this one's double-sided. It's a big little thing.
Those are on Etsy.
We have these
You have an
tags
Etsy
too.
account?
So if you guys wanted to customize them, we can. So we'll send them to you guys, and you guys can add your picture, your name, your phone number.
You got it, your logo.
So that way you don't put like this and the card. You can just do this.
Some of the ones on Etsy are not going to let you do your whole logo. They're just going to let you do your name. So that's what mine looks like.
Oh, beautiful.
You just cut it smaller than.
No, I just made this bigger. I just made this bigger on yours.
Oh yeah, you see wishing you. Yeah.
Yeah. And originally it said wishing you a happy Thanksgiving, but just to keep it general, I just put fall. That way you can use it, print a bunch of them, and then use it.
And just wanted to stock paper.
And print it at home.
Yeah, and
This is what it looks like, and then you just.
I have a ton of that stock paper in the back too. If you guys wanted to print some, you can, and then just cut them off at home and do your thing with them. We can share the tag too, so you guys can add your stuff. Whenever I get mine at Etsy and you can't customize them as much, you save them onto your computer and then open them up on Canva, and right there you can move it all around. So it lets you.
What did you say?
Yeah, so like if you buy it on Etsy, like she was saying how it's like small, you can save it onto your computer and then open it up with the Canva app, and it'll let you move everything around. So that if you can make it smaller or bigger or push it higher, so you have space at the bottom. That's typically how I do it too.
Most of these templates now are on Canva, so they let you move everything. But there's a few that aren't, like this one. This one was like template or something, and it only lets you change certain things on there. So, but these templates are like $2,
Yeah.
$3 maybe, and then you keep them forever.
Ladies, where did you get these?
Walmart,
And they have different
90 cents.
different flavors too. They have blueberry,
They have
strawberry,
pumpkin.
whatever kind you want to do for whatever you're doing. But you see how like easy they start to like take with you. So if you bought like a cute wicker basket, you can put a bunch of these at your open house and they can just take them. But don't let them just take your stuff. Make sure you brand it or put something so that when they are eating it, they're like, oh, that was April, or you know what I mean? Because otherwise they would.
And get to give, right? Like, here you go, or sign here first, and here you go, right? Get to give.
Yeah.
Get some information.
Always.
The other thing that I didn't put on here, and I should have it, is that I have stickers with my QR code, and I put it on everything too.
Oh, like that one? That one has to be that.
This one?
No, the green one? That one.
Oh yeah. So these ones I had did because I was like gonna do like a little mixer, like I decided the night before. And so this is from the Dollar Tree, the bag from the Dollar Tree, and I just put my card in it and a little candy, and then I put my QR code too.
How you made the QR code that small to put it right there?
I'm sorry?
How you made the QR code that small to put it in like a sticker?
So I use the Avery app. So Avery.com. Avery's like the stuff that you get like all your like a lot of paper goods from. Avery. And so anything that you have on your computer, you can download it to that
Every app.
to the site. Yeah, I was gonna say app, not site. To the site, and it'll actually let you do it whatever size, whatever anything you need.
Yeah, because there's some labels that are round, bigger ones that you can like literally just put on top of this whole thing. or they're squares, or you can move them around where you can put your picture and the QR code. Like there's so much stuff you can do with that QR code. I think, where did you get yours from? Did you get it from Command?
Where?
Your QR code.
No, I just made it on Link.
Which is super easy to make too. I don't know if you guys have one too, or I'm sure all of you guys already have a QR code, but if you guys needed help with it, it's on your Command. Like you open it up, you're right there. We can show you how to do it too.
Yeah.
And you have it so that if, like she said, they'll take that and instead of stapling your card, they can just scan your QR code and all your info is there, which makes it cuter too. Because look at how cute it looks with just the little sticker. So that's really cute.
Yeah, and so it's super easy. Like all this stuff. These are some of my like door knocking things. This one is just another one of these. And I have ice cream scoops too. And so this one says need the scoop on the market. Super. I mean, there's really nothing. It's like a Rice Krispie treat in a paper. So
You have a flyer in there, and your flyer.
yeah. And then so super. I mean, as easy as it's pretty. A little time consuming for sure, but
But if you do a bunch of them at the same time, like you have like a Hello Neighbor one in here, which is pretty general for just different neighborhoods. So you guys make a bunch of these and then just take whatever you need when you need it, and the little tags. We have a ton of different tags. If you guys think of anything that you might want to use one for, we probably have it and we can share it with you guys. That way you guys can customize it and put your info on there and like use it. Like for example, this is one of the ones that I do too, which is a bag of candy and a flashlight for the littles. And it says a little bit of light for Halloween night. Happy Halloween. And then it has my logo on there. These little tags, so you can print them anywhere. But I want to show you guys what the little lamp, what the thing looks like. So it's like they can take it for Halloween, and it doesn't show, but it has like a pumpkin. These are like $1. They're super cheap, and if you buy in bulk with time, then they're obviously a lot cheaper. But I mean, the kids are playing with it all day, so the parents probably remember like, oh, Norma gave it to me, or you know. So it's pretty cool.
When do you buy your phone? A little think about my name.
Huh?
A little think about my name too, Norman.
check out this one.
Good idea.
They know the
Let's
creative
share.
one. They know that creative Norman.
What did you ask?
Well, I was asking which website, is there a specific website? Or just Amazon?
I ordered these from Oriental Trading. Yeah, and then no, they're really cheap. They're like super, super cheap. I got these little things from there too, and they're little jack-o'-lantern little craft.
I don't really have experience with it, but have you done any bulk orders for like Temu?
I have not. I haven't ordered from them because I'm really terrified that it's gonna be like trash.
My husband orders from her all the time. We have junk all the time. No, but it is the normal stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, for bulk, I just see like them. I mean, obviously, some is going to be a hit or miss, so definitely read the reviews. But that's another place too that I've seen that have big boxes of like stuff like that that you would be easy to like purchase a little bit cheaper and then have a big bulk amount for whatever, you know.
Sophia did mention in our last class that if we found something that we thought that the whole that multiple people would use, that she wouldn't mind buying it herself, and then we would all pay her to take a portion of whatever that is. So if that's something that we have people that want to do that, it does make it easier.
Mm-hmm. It really does, because if we like all come together and say 10 of us want these little lights next year, then it'll be less than $1 each, and we'll have them. Sophia will front them, she said, and then we can just pay her, for them later, and then that way we have something ahead of time. I feel like the hardest thing to do is to think of what to do, and like right now, the reason why we did the pies is because I don't know if any of you guys have that much time, but it's kind of late to start the Halloween ones. So we kind of jumped ahead to next month, November, and did pies, because now it's kind of like you would have to do it right now. Let's go put them all together and then start sending them out. But they're really simple stuff to do. We have if you guys have clients or people in your pipeline that you're in constant communication with, but not, you don't know what to give them, like a Popeye, they have these cool little Halloween scratchers. They're $2. I've never seen Halloween scratchers. Like, they have like Christmas and everything else, but I was like, oh shoot, so I bought like a bunch of them and I sent them to my clients. Because last year, or I'm sorry, for Easter I did it too. And one of the guys that I sent it to, he was like, oh my gosh, like this totally gave me hope. He was like, I was dead broke, had no money. I was like, so sad, and I scratched one and I got a ticket. He was like, and then I went in there and got another ticket, and then I won like $100 or something. He was like, and that right there gave me hope. So I was like, yes, I love that. Can I tell them your story? So just anything that would put you out there and show that you care, mainly, because who does this? Like, you see them, you're like, cool, whatever. Like, but imagine if you open this up in the mail and you're like, oh, they thought about me, how cool. And I don't know about you guys, but I love scratchers and they're like CDs and things like that. So it's like fun mail, you know?
Yeah.
$2. Like,
These scratchers, everybody, just so you know that I think I credit the scratchers. So for Christmas I do it every year. For Christmas I put a scratcher for my Christmas cards. I handwrite every year, non-fail. And I credit the scratchers this year. I had a family that called me, and after I bought him a house 7 years ago, and they called me, and I think it's because I'm on top of mind. You know, they kind of slip through my cracks. But I send them a card every year, and they called me to sell their house and to purchase them a new house this year. And the only thing that I can think of, and then like we're loyal and everything, is a Christmas card of my scratcher that I sent them in December, which was the nearest. I didn't call them since December till the summer. You know, so these scratchers do work. People get them in the mail and they'll remember you. They say, okay, who sent me that? And their agent, I bought them the house. You know, I just thought, and this one I got lucky because 7 years ago is when that happened. So, but I send them a card every year.
Yeah, that's good.
Could I ask you a question?
Scratcher, yeah.
How much did you pay for the scratcher?
I think I either paid $2 or $5.
Right. And
depending on the family.
How much was the commission on one of the deals?
Oh yeah, about 15,000.
I think it works. It's worth it.
Yeah, so I totally credit the scratcher and the Christmas cards, guys. So people want a handwritten note for Christmas. I do when I get one in my mail. I display it in my Christmas cards. I'm grateful. So these families are grateful, and it's a small token. But guess what? So they'll think of you. So I honestly, it's true. I mean, true story. I credit the scratcher and the card. You know, doing that, and like you said, it's time consuming. You have to sit there and write the cards because you could print labels, but for a Christmas card, to me, it's more personal. So I do take the time every year, and that happened to me this year. And they're grateful. I told them I'll invite you to a carne asada to my house. They're like my friends, you know. So I'm like, yeah, they're good people, but I credit the scratchers. They do work. Yeah, those are amazing. They work.
And if you guys don't want to or don't reserve the time to write them, we always have. Or last year we started a Christmas writing tradition here, where we all come together and write our cards here together.
Yes, right.
So
with eggnog.
Give us tequila. Eggnog this time, but yeah, so that way we can all just like get to it and do it. You know, it was really. It's just the little things that matter. Like she said, you do get a handwritten card, and I don't know about you guys, but I put it on my fireplace, like my mantle, and I'm like, oh, how cute, I got one. Like, it's exciting, you know?
Yeah.
So just take the time to do it, or pay somebody to do it if you don't want it or don't have time, because it does mean a lot to do these. And then, another cool thing that is totally free that I do is coloring contests. Every year I print one and I just put my logo on it and I text it to people, email it, or I put it on social media. And you guys would be surprised how many people actually like print this and turn them in like for their kids. So I'll say like, you get like a little gift card. I did like a Build-A-Bear gift card for the kids, and then I sent the parents a Starbucks gift card. And that went a long way. But this is free. You can do it. You can get a picture online and then slap your stuff on there on Canva. If you need help, tell me. I can totally do it for you. Just get your name out there and do it. Like, if you post this and you say like due on this days, you guys honestly would be surprised how many people that you probably didn't even know that turned them in. Like, I had a bunch of people and I was like, I don't know you, but okay, I'll let you do it, so like just little things like this too, and it doesn't have to, it's free, literally no money, so not to make
Who chooses the winner? And do you announce it?
Well, I kind of cheat all the time
Everybody wins.
everyone wins. Like, I'm always like, oh, you were second, oh, you were first, you were third. Like, I just tell them that, and then I send them something And I mainly do it so I can get their info.
So the first winner gets the Build-A-Bear card, and then the rest, what do you send? to the
I send them
rest?
a $5 gift card.
Okay.
That's what I do. Or I'll give them like a coloring book or like things like that. Depending on how many people actually like send them in. Last year I think I had like 40 something people send them back. So I was like, okay, that's kind of a lot. So I did a coloring book with the crayons and I sent everyone one of those. And I ordered them from Oriented Trading. They were super cheap. Yeah.
And I think that's the key, like we're talking about, is like planning ahead. So maybe we can do something like that, like kind of what we did for our team in Bowls, like doing the calendar for the year. That way it helps you kind of be prepared already, okay, for the first quarter, do this, second quarter, we'll do this. You know, maybe you don't have to think about it, do it once at the beginning of the year, and then at least have all your tags done, you know, all that stuff, and then we can help that way to get everyone.
Yeah, if you guys wanted to do it like once a quarter too, we can like do a workshop. Yeah, that way we can all actually do it. It's easier. We can do like one tag, bring different ribbons, different things, and do the bulk orders before time. Like right now would be a great time because all of the holiday sales, all the sales are coming. So like it would be a good time to order.
And maybe we could like pay in advance so that you're not just, you know, of course, spending all your resources. Like we paid to do the workshop with you. You know what I mean? So like
So we can order
there'll be
this
money in
stuff.
a pool, right? We pay for that class, so to speak, and then we come together and do it all together, put it all together, something like that.
Well, yeah, because that would actually not force us, but it'll be like a community thing that we can just all come together.
Yeah.
Because I mean, we do them anyway, so.
That would be
well.
My house is wild. My room.
And then it's automatic, and we don't have to think about it. Just come to the thing, do it or whatever, you know.
Yeah.
We did it last year for the Christmas cards. We did
Yeah,
a workshop
but
and
we
it worked.
didn't pay
I
for
said,
that. Hate it.
Right?
Yeah, and it's stuff that you probably wouldn't do because you're busy during the holidays. You don't want to sit there and write a million cards, but if we're all doing them together, like we get on it and we just do it. You know?
Yeah.
So that's
that.
it.
Appreciate that.
And even, I know you said it's too late for Halloween. Is everybody doing a trunk? Yeah, no? Okay. Well, if you're doing a trunk too, it's important to make sure like somehow your name gets out there too. So even if you did something like this with your card in it and a candy, that might be a good way. Just something.
Yeah, look, I wanted to show you guys these because I'm literally going to pass these out for the trunk or treat, which is like those sticky hands, but it's like a cat, a spider. I don't even know what this is. Another cat, I guess. And I have these round labels that has like my name and logo and stuff, and I'm going to stick it on here. So everybody that takes one takes my info too. So like the kids, they always take these. These are, I have them at my open houses. We do them at the workshops. Anywhere that I go, I always have a bowl of like things like this because they take them. But I always brand them. So in that way. And again, these right here, I paid $4.98 for like 500 of them. They had like a major sale, so I was like, yeah, you know. So I got a bunch of these and then a bunch of these too. I got like 200 of these, I think. And you guys know what these are? Because I keep like showing you, but I'm not explaining what they are. So like it's a pumpkin. Yeah. It's a pumpkin and it has all the stuff inside to like create your own pumpkin.
Oh,
Just
okay.
this one.
For the kids.
And the kids love these little crowds.
There you go. You can see it.
Thanks, Davey.
So you have like your pumpkin,
Cute.
and then you have like your eyes, your mouth, you know,
Yeah.
and you just stick it on here. And it's a cool little craft for the kids to do. And I'm also gonna obviously brand these and pass them out at the trunk or treat. So I'm just gonna stick my info on here and then pass it out. So these are really cheap too. Seriously, I can pull up the invoice, and those were for under $5, and these were like $6. Like they're super cheap, and they're individually wrapped, which is great because if you go to Target or anywhere else, they have a bulk but not individually wrapped. So like it's here, and they can like have like a cool little family thing. I went to a fall festival one time, and they had these. And we had so much fun with them, with the kids, and I was like, oh, I'm totally going to steal that. And like now I just get these, and they have some for Christmas, they have some for everything. So like these are really cool to give away. They really like these, and they're super cheap.
You know what I did one year? Because I had to get rid of Tarbell pens. When the parents came with the Halloween, I gave them a treat. I said, parents get a treat too, and I gave them a pen. I got 2 out of that.
That's a great
Yeah. I had to get rid of those Tarbell
bag
ones.
of pens actually.
And you know what I've got a lot of comments on doing, not these ones, but I have a different, another one that I do sometimes when you go to a restaurant and you leave your tip, like leave your information with your server. You know, whether it's a pin or I have like letter openers, you know, and so, you know, there's probably certain restaurants you go to all the time and they don't know what you do, you know, so share with them like what you do. You leave a good tip. Make sure you leave a good tip in your card.
Yes, I love the ideas that you guys are sharing and opening this. And it's funny that you say that because one of my, there's a restaurant that I go to in Corona, and one of the realtors gave them a bunch of pens with a light on it on the end of it. So at night, you know, when they're doing it, and so that it just they're always there. And I think what great branding.
Yeah.
All these waiters and waitresses are using the pens, and everybody's signing their bills with it. So that definitely works. And then I love all these ideas that you guys are coming, especially the Halloween. I know it might be a little short notice, but obviously you're talking about the trunk or treats and things like that. There's a Halloween safety tip that we do as Lawyer's Title as a flyer every year, and some of my realtors always ask, make sure you give them to me. And then what they've been doing is they'll take the Halloween safety tips, and then on the other side they'll put little haunted houses or different community things that are going on the back side of that and brand it to them. So, and you can utilize that in your farm. I'm just kind of throwing it out there.
Yeah.
These are all great ideas that you guys are going through, and it definitely helps get the ball rolling for especially next year too when you start the first quarter.
That's awesome. I like that idea.
Yeah, and stuff like that too, just piggybacking off of that is like when stuff like this is going, just doing your own research and seeing what pumpkin patches are out there, like what hiking trails, like just doing little posts like that and adding those things so that your sphere is like, oh, not only does she sell houses, but she's also giving us tips to the community and what's going on and stuff like that. And that's not too soon because everybody's going to want to go to a pumpkin patch. You know what I mean? So they still have a little bit of time to get like those smart plans and so sent out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
That's a good idea. I like that. I like the pen idea too. I never thought about that, but that's really smart.
Yeah, I love it too.
I'm gonna order some right now.
The lights on it. The lights.
It's like there's opportunities everywhere you go. Like I was at the car wash the other day, and I'm like, oh, you can make those little towels, you know, and be handing them out to like, oh, you know, obviously it takes a little bit of money, but like be specific with what you want to do. But there's opportunities, I think, every day, everywhere we go. Some lady the other day at Costco was like, oh my gosh, I love your shoes. And so I started talking to her about shoes, and then I was like, here's my card.
Yeah.
You can say your friend
Whatever
is
works.
your logo on your shoe.
Right?
That's funny. No, it is very true. The whole point of all of this is to like be out there. Put your name out there. Tell them. Don't be a secret agent like you were saying. Tell everybody what you do because you never know. You know, you might be standing by someone that's in their head thinking, oh my gosh, I need an agent. And then they just went and looked for someone else and you're right there, you know. So just use this stuff. Use a trunk or treat. A lot of people do come.
I'll send it to you.
I know some people don't like to do them, but a lot of people do come and they take your info and you guys have cool costumes and like, it's fun, you know, it's a fun thing to do. And it's giving back to your clients too, like not only do I do this and this, but I also offer events and I do stuff like that and it's free, so like it also looks really good for y'all.
And I think too it's a way to stand out for people to remember you, obviously, because everyone's giving out a business card. But like, what was different about this one? Like, how are they going to remember you? Oh yeah, the realtor that gave me a pumpkin pie, or the open house we left with a pumpkin pie, or coloring book for the kids, or usually, if you have kids and dogs, you usually want to go towards that too. That's huge. So if you have treats for dogs too, that would be another good one.
Yeah, for sure. I can think of anything else. There's if you guys think of anything that you guys want to do, you guys, I don't know how many of you guys give out pumpkins too, for like Thanksgiving or Halloween. I know the Gutierrez do it all the time where they literally deliver a pumpkin to their clients. What I do too is I do a pumpkin and then like a carving kit and I'll tie it together and say like, there's a tag that I have that says like carving time for your real estate needs or something like that. So like anything that is related to how any occasion really, we have tags for. So if you guys think of anything or you want to drop off something, reach out because I'm sure we have a tag for it, and then you can just customize it and put your stuff on there.
And if you guys aren't familiar with Etsy, I know we keep saying this every class, but you get familiar with Etsy. Like Etsy needs to be like on your home screen for your phone.
Yeah, they have everything, and they have like buyer consultations, seller. They have everything that you can think of. So,
Everything.
Yeah, do get it.
What do you, I have a question, what do you do for Thanksgiving? Is this for Halloween?
Ooh, good question.
Yeah,
Okay,
like
so
for Thanksgiving, besides the pumpkins, I've bought and I've given away the pumpkin pies to my clients, and they're very grateful. They knock on their door, they want me to go in their home, and also I can come visit everybody. But you know, how do you do the closest? And if you're gonna be in a certain area of where most of your clients are at, you stop by and they will remember you too. I just put a bow on them like this, a bow in my card, and thank you, enjoy, right? Even the day, I think one year it was raining, I forgot, I think it was the day of Thanksgiving in the morning, I was passing them out.
oh,
The day of, and whenever that's what they were like, oh, come in, it's Thanksgiving, everybody's with their families, and I'm like, no, I'm just dropping off pies. But what else, what other ideas besides that, what do you guys do? Do you have anything that you do for Thanksgiving?
well, actually, we were going to ask if anybody would be interested in doing a reverse Popeye with a pumpkin pie, where we.
So they come and pick it up from us.
Okay.
That way you're not,
We'll do like
depending
a
on
bunch
how many
here.
clients you have.
Buy
that's
bunch, and then whoever you contact your peer or whoever you want to give it to, and then you have them come here, and then that way they know where your office is, like, and it's a Popeye, but it's a reverse Popeye.
Yeah.
So they come to you instead of you going to them, because sometimes if they live far, and
Like
you
you're
don't-
saying,
yeah. But if you tell them before, like right now would be a perfect time to get it started because you can ask ahead. We get a head count of how many we need. They know when to come and get them, and we'll do it like a week or a few days before like actual Thanksgiving. That way it's not like on that day or the day of before, like maybe a few days before, and then that way they have it. But that's also a great way because it's free. You contact all of your sphere, and then they come to you.
And then we had at the family reunion, we had an agent who like that's where all her business came from, or Popeyes, or stuff like that. And there was a couple of them, and they said that like after the first couple of years, their clients are like, oh, you didn't call me to configure my pie. It was only their VIP referrals. So if they didn't refer them anything that year, they didn't get a pie. And so she said she would answer it by like, oh my gosh, I'm sure you sent us a referral this year. We must have missed it. Just kind of reminding them, well, you didn't send us a referral. That's why you didn't get one. But come and pick one up. Like come and pick one up still.
That's a good one.
Yeah. And so they're like, I'm
Guilty.
sorry, we must have like not realized it or logged it that you sent us a referral.
That's a good idea.
And they're like, oh, okay. We'll go get one.
But if they are calling you, don't say, "Oop, I'm not giving you one." Give them one, no matter what. Like give them if they're reaching out, give them whatever the heck you're reaching out.
You don't want that angry post.
Yeah, I know.
Sorry, you're not on the VIP list.
Or tell them like later, we'll add you to something else. Like you want to keep that good, and it's only $5 the pie. So that's what we're thinking of doing for Thanksgiving, like a reverse, to see who would be interested in doing that.
I mean, because we could even do. Oh, I don't know. I like whipped cream. Like a pie and a bottle of whipped cream.
They have the pie.
Yeah.
I mean, what is pumpkin pie without whipped cream?
I know. That's why.
Do you do anything special? Do you do anything for Christmas, like, or even any holiday for like your top 20? Do you do anything like for somebody that refers you, or even just one referral? Because if somebody refers me one person and I got a nice check out of it, just that one. Do you do like the top 20% of your referral base? Something extra? I know that we'll get there because Christmas is coming and normal, and you guys have a good ideas. Like last year that you did the workshop, and you gave extras. You give like nice big things.
Yeah, it just depends on who it is and what. They always get the Christmas card. That's like a standard. But it depends on, like I had one family that bought 4 houses this year, so they're getting something cool. Like they're really into like designer stuff and things like that. So I gave them like the Tiffany flutes, and they were like, oh my god, So for Christmas, I'm like, dang, what am I gonna do? That's cool. so I'm like thinking of what
Okay, oh, no.
extra cool thing to do, but
Or
typically,
houses? Yes.
I know. So that would be really special to give them something cool. But typically, I mean, I don't know. I usually just do like this, just the standard stuff.
Like the wrapping paper. And
Yeah, the
tape.
wrapping paper, things like that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
We will get there, but I know there's probably another class getting closer to the holidays, but yeah.
Yeah. Trying to think now, like, why am I not remembering these things?
No, you remember that class we did last year was
Yeah, that's
super
what I
cool.
know.
Where I actually went to Hobby Lobby. I'm not, I'm the one that's not creative, but and they had like the nice, like the stacked Santa Claus, and it had like the s'mores and the hot chocolate, and it was like $10.
Yeah.
So, but it was super cute. Like something I was like, wow, I've never thought of going first to Hobby Lobby to look at that. And like, I don't think like that, my mind doesn't, I just go to Costco and I'm like, oh, and that's where I see stuff, but no. Hobby Lobby is a place, and right now, they're taking all the cool stuff out. So if you want to go 2 weeks before Christmas or the first week of Christmas, everything's gone.
It's too late.
Like right now is the time to go. Like walk in now, because that's where you find they had like the nice that way. Yeah, I won't forget it, because it was like $10, and I was like, oh, this is super cool. Where you could even just leave it on their porch. You don't even have to. It's like a Popby. Sometimes you don't have to knock on their door or nothing. You just leave it there, and it's something that's not gonna get ruined. It's something that was super cute. It was whatever. But it was from Hobby Lobby. They were doing that, and it was
And I think
like stackable.
that's important too. It's like for doing all these things, obviously, you're spending some money. So I think it's important when you're budgeting for your year that you budget for things like this in August, September, right when they come out. Because again, if you budget it and you not till later in the year,
You won't find them.
Nothing
They're
there.
gone. Yeah, they're gone.
Yeah, like that's what I was saying. It's kind of late for Halloween because if you go to the stores, like it's gone. Yeah,
It's all Christmas.
It's all Christmas now, so it's kind of like,
What about the coloring contest? That's still good, right?
Yeah.
just print anything.
Yeah.
You could even do that for the trunk.
You can.
Print
Yeah,
the
put
trunk.
it on there. Like print a bunch of them, you're saying? Mm-hmm. Yeah, that would be a good idea.
How long do you give them to turn them back in?
This one right here, I put that they must submit it by the 25th. That way they have some time and to color them and stuff. But that is a really good idea. I never thought about that. Because that way they can just take that too. Ooh, I think I'm gonna do that too. So yeah, because this right here, you just like post it on your social media or email it or put it on command or send it through command or whatever.
And then you put the info on the flyer page.
Yeah, like I wouldn't know who they are, so like I have them put like their kid's name just so that I know who the heck it is, and then their parent name and the email. This is pretty much it. I mean, I picked this one, but
I
last
think I want
year
to do this one.
I did something more like elaborate, but it was really messy. The kids just
This is cute. We have little ones. It's just perfect.
yeah. So I did something
Grandkids,
else.
little ones. Yeah.
But I got this. I just googled like coloring pages or whatever, and there's a million that you can do.
Super cool.
And I already have the template. I don't know if you like it, but you can just change the picture.
That's a cool idea, because you said everybody's a winner. They don't know it, Bill. You're number one. You're number one. You're number one. You're number one. It's a great idea. And for 40 referrals, I mean, for 40 potential people, like, hey. So guess what? When somebody wants to buy or sell, they're gonna think of you. They don't have an agent,
Yeah. Yeah, and then and don't do what I did when I first started doing this which was like I'm gonna do one and then the rest of the year not do anything, because the point of all of this is to be consistent. Just keep once a quarter, once a month, once a holiday, whatever just do it.
I was thinking that too, is just don't go once and go above your means. Try to budget it so it's consistent, and even if it's something small, it's something that they're expecting. Because then the minute they don't get it, then they're gonna be like, oh, what happened? Did I get missed? Did I get, then everybody's in their head about it, like what happened? And you don't want to be that person like, oh, I'm not doing that no more.
Or be the ones that, or sometimes they think that, but they don't tell you, so you'll never know. You just made an enemy for no reason. So, like Lisa gave me a pie.
I was gonna say, should I even bring that up? But
Yes, I still use it.
Yeah.
Like, I have it, and that's the thing I use. So, like, if you guys even order that in brand,
The pie cutter?
yes, the pie cutter. I literally every time I want to take a picture and send it to you.
Yeah,
Like,
thank you.
thanks,
It's interesting because that's what we were doing. And, for us as a company, it's hard because they only give us so many items to give to our clients. It's like, how do you don't want to piss anybody off. And I always end up pissing somebody off. But it is it's brand.
I know, I'm like, I did that one.
I know. This year we gotta do. We're always doing something every month, right? We do something every month, and it's always something different. And Christmas time that becomes the big eagle between all of us as sales executives to try to figure something to give to everybody. But I would think the pie slicer is really big. And remember the guy that came here from Cutco?
Yeah.
So I had a husband and wife team that every year they use Cutco. That was kind of their thing, and I know it is expensive. I'm not. Obviously, you have to budget with it, but those are the ones when you say, "Hey, what do I give somebody that's given me 4 transactions, throughout the year, or kind of the elite or VIP, something that's branded like that from Cutco that they're going to hold on to, whether it's a knife or a slicer or something like that."
Yeah.
I see all the stuff that they get and people post and they share it, and that's the other thing. You leverage it once the clients start taking photos, whether it's with the cute pie that we dropped out, and then you just share it. These are the things that I do for my clients,
Yeah, this one right here especially because it takes a second to post. Just say like, tag me, post it and tag me, and then you tag it, and then that way everybody can see that you do stuff like that. But I'm real thankful for that pie cutter because I use it all the time. I really do. So
when you order in bulk too and brand it, it's different with a company. So it just depends. But like if you're talking about doing something as a whole, maybe in the future, that might be something you guys can brand at KW, and then to you.
Yeah. That's a good idea. Okay, I think that's all I've got. How about you?
No, we were just gonna ask, what I mean, we kind of talked about it. What else would you guys like to see? Because sometimes we feel like we're doing the same things over and over again.
Oh, this is a great idea. This is a good reminder.
Yeah.
That's why I'm here.
I know we're like, should we do something different? Like, what should we do?
Which reminded me of these, the freaking glow-in-the-dark sticks. $1, go buy some and cut them out if anything, because these right here, they use them on Halloween. Everybody, if you see the trick-or-treaters, they all have them. Go get a bunch of them and send them right now. Like, this is like the thing that you can do like for real right now. Yeah. This cat has 12 pieces, but obviously you're not gonna open it up. So like, give them the whole thing for the whole family, and find a cute tag. If not, we have some. I have one. We can even use this one, the light one, and then just put it here and do your card. But this is something you can go pick up like right now and send them to your top 10 or whatever.
That's that hobby love. What else do you have in the bag? What is in it?
I'm not gonna tell you. Just kidding. Well, this one right here, it was just a sample of one that I did, which was the bracelets, and then I did the little scoop
the
thing.
scooping thing. Yeah. You did that. That was a good idea. I've done that with 1 year where we passed out the pumpkin with the carving set.
I mean, if
And
you
that
do
was
this,
such a good idea.
not my resist.
Yeah.
Something like this and drop it off. Like I really like that.
Yeah, because sometimes by the time you get to the store, there's no more of those kids, or or you forgot to get a pumpkin.
I mean,
the pumpkin, the carving kids, they had them at the dollar store, or the 99 cents or whatever that was at that time. So that was, and then the pumpkin, like it was such an inexpensive, less than $10 for a family, for a papa. You know that the potential is there for them to think of you, because the potential of just our commissions is a lot more than just what you're giving them.
Yes.
So when you start with the Halloween or for the pumpkin and the Thanksgiving, and then for sure for Christmas, like the card with the ticket, even if you give them the dollar ticket, if you're budgeting and you guys don't have a lot of money, but the Christmas cards, the box of the cards are $5-6, and you said Home Goods has them now. I'm like, well, you get the Christmas cards.
Oh yeah, those are really cute too.
And they have beautiful ones, now. And even if you give them just a dollar scratcher in there for me it was Christmas. Depending on even if it's just $1, it doesn't matter. Just send it and the stamp. I mean, that goes a long way.
Yes, it really does. Just do it. And if you guys don't want to do it at home, come here and sit with me. I'll help you. Just do it.
If you guys don't have, say you don't have, well, I'm new, so you don't have past clients like that, like you guys do, do you just do it to your farm?
That's a really good question. Lisa here, she can provide next sellers list, labels, phone numbers, emails, right? Yeah.
Wink, wink.
And you can start there. You
do
can
the farm.
Pick a farm that has 100 or 50 or
and
whatever.
then give those gifts to
Yes,
them.
and then you can be consistent with that farm.
Your immediate neighborhood where you live.
Okay.
But then use that one farm as your farm, because when I first started doing this, I had like 10 farms. But then I started not doing them because there was like thousands of people. So whatever you're gonna do, keep those same people. and then add as you're getting clients and stuff, but keep those same people that way you can see
That
it.
makes sense, yeah.
I had a lady from San Jacinto where I was sending her a postcard from Corfa, and she was like, "Hey, I'm ready to sell. I've been getting these for like a year. You know, I never called you, but I'm ready now." And I was like, "Oh shoot! Like I didn't even know you, but let's go." You know, so just keep your name out there so that they know who to call when they're ready.
And I think too, just starting out, like just places you go, wherever you go, consistently. Like if you go to the dentist every 6 months, like here I am again. Or like for me and my daughter still go to the same dentist, my husband. So like they see us often.
Yeah.
You know, so places like that, you know, wherever eye doctor, you know, different places that you can, you know, where they recognize you and you be the go-to person in the office, hopefully.
Yeah, I have one dry cleaners that I go to at Menifee, and they let me put like notepads and pens. I'm consistently replacing them. They take them, like they love notepads
Oh,
and
you know
pens.
who's been like,
Yeah.
you know who's been a big one for me? My my tax lady.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. So I leave her stuff all the time. I send her, like, she gets all her referral, little cute stuff all the time because she'll be like, "Hey, this lady just buy a house. She makes this much money." I'm like, "You should tell me that." She's so bad. She's like, yeah, she's like, "She's good to go." I'm like, okay. Yeah, I know, like,
She's pre-qualified over at the very
I'm like, she's great. Yeah, but she like, I'll set up stuff for her. Like I've taken like my cards to like leave them there with her, and like I'll take like, you know, do a bunch of these things and then just leave them there for her because, you know, they're busy all year long. She only closes a couple months out of the year.
Yeah, that's really good. Really, really good. Okay,
Thank
and we have one more thing.
Oh yes.
We're gonna boo you guys. We have a boo basket here, and we're gonna give it to one of you guys. Do you guys have your business cards by chance? I have my digital business card. Yeah. That doesn't fit in that little spinner. I know. Here. Just put your name in the back of this.
Yeah.
How good is this computer?
You don't have any?
At my office.
Right up, just write on a piece of paper. What's your name? We're gonna.
Why would you make me look bad?
Oh, she did that. Oh my god. I gave it to her. You should take her. So, thank you.
Do I put these two or not?
Huh?
Do I put these two?
Break off one side and one cover
I
that.
took it and two.
Oh yeah, because he helped me with the popcorn, even though he blanked it.
I gave them.
Even though it's not edible,
I know.
it's fine. Here you go. Thank you. Got it.
Maria was right here. She walked off.
Oh yeah.
Must be pressure.
Everybody's in there? Oh.
It says only Maria, it's her.
Okay.
Alright, go ahead, friend. I will video you.
You want to split it down?
Yes, please.
Ready?
Ready?
Close your eyes. Don't look.
Wait, am I in? Yeah. Okay, I was like, how do you know if I'm there?
He's not here.
He's not doing it. Get it. Next.
I get it.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Is it again?
I'm just kidding.
Okay, do it again. Now he can get mad.
No, it's okay.
I won't say anything.
He won't say.
Okay.
It's not just about
You lose your snooze, so how does it go?
You snooze, you lose.
Yeah, opposite. That's what I meant.
My yes, what she said.
Hurry before he comes. Aureli.
You guys
You're
want
the
to start back?
champion.